Have you ever seen a parent that is jealous of you? That's so strange, but I think it happens.
A parent who is jealous of you?
Yeah.
Jealous of
Yeah,
you?
so this girl, like her mother gave birth to
Me,
her.
I think parents are always proud of their kids. Why would you be jealous of your baby?
Anything is possible in this world, and toxic parents like that. Hey, hiyo kitu ikwanga so
A
scary.
parent jealous of you?
So this girl, her mother gave birth to her when her mother was young.
Hello, good people. Welcome to the Evolving You podcast. This is our 4th episode, and we're so glad to have you. I'm your host, Kerish Prudence.
And I'm your co-host, Sharon Owar. Welcome to the 4th episode of Evolving You. And today we are talking about relationship between parents and their children.
But before we dive right into the podcast, remember you can get us on all our social media platforms, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram as Stan Media. And always stay tuned, and thanks for being nice audience. So, hi Sharon, how are you doing?
Hi Prudence, I'm doing fine.
Wow, I'm happy to see you. Looking good.
Thank you. So
you look
do
amazing.
you.
Thank you. Oh my God. So today you say that you're going to talk about what?
Relationship between parents and their kids.
Oh, okay. Actually, the way parents should relate with their kids. Wow, that's awesome. It's something that we need to talk about because it's so difficult to explain how most especially African parents are relating with their kids. It's so different the way the whites treat their kids. But nowadays we're coming into terms that we are trying to cope up with it. Like so many people are trying to bring up their kids like the whites do, you know. Yeah, like trying to be open to their children. So what do you think? Do you think that's a good idea, or we are being copycats?
I think that's such a great idea because it creates the bonding between parents and the kids. Yeah, because for example, like in my home, my sister, like weekends is family time. We eat together, we go to recreational parks together, we do things together, take the kids for outing, dinners. Yeah, so I just think it's such a great idea. Like we are embracing that.
Yeah, we are embracing. Like we are even making them to learn how to be the future parents.
Yeah.
You know, in traditions, if you see your dad,
you go and hide in your bedroom.
You hide because you're like, what is he gonna do to me? How are you even supposed to relate with our dads? You know, like you get scared of even your dad. When you see him, it's either he'll ask you, have you made food for me? Have you done this? Blah, blah, blah. Like parents are just being so strict for no reason. Like even apart from being strict, there are times that you're supposed to be strict, yes, as a parent. But also there is a time that you need to create time and bond with your kids. Like create that bond. Even watoto wakwe zile za, I can talk to mommy about this thing. I can talk to daddy about this thing. You know, it's bringing something good, and kids can be it's so easy. They can relate with you. They can tell you so many things that you don't think they are going to tell you, because they'll open up. Even these things that are stressing them up, they come up with depression things, you find out that they'll not be there anymore, like in so many cases.
Yeah, but I think also parents should learn how to create respect without instilling fear. You know, you respect your dad, but you don't fear your dad to the extent that you're in trouble. You don't want to tell your parents because they will first beat you up before they help you.
True, that's true.
Yeah, so you're just scared. You have no one to turn to. You're stressed.
So we are instilled with fear instead of respect. So you're like, hey, daddy atanifanyia. Ukiona babako, wendo huyo kwa mlango mbio umeenda.
The same thing in a play like to teachers. Unajua watu wanaogopa sana their teachers. Instead of just respecting them, unaanga TikTok like the way South Africans
anaweza kufanya ukaogopa jamani. Because anytime you try even telling that teacher something, is like already shouting at you. So they instill that fear in you.
I actually like the way South Africans wanna relate with their teachers. You watch those videos.
Yeah, I watch the South African videos.
They create that warm environment.
I don't know if it's just all about content or if it's true. Guy,
but
if
I don't
this
think
thing
some
is
things
true,
can be staged.
I would really wish my kids to study in South Africa, because I never got that environment of, your teachers and stuff, blah blah blah. Yeah. So but parents, kwanza mzae ukimwona uko zile za nitokee mlango ya jikoni ama nitokee mlango ya nyuma, cause ujui ataanzia wapi.
Yaani hamtaki ku cross paths. Akiingia na hii room unatoka na ile room.
Exactly, yeah.
But parents pia unajua like African parents wanapenda kukelelesha sana nini watoto. Like kitu kidogo tu umepaswa sahani by mistake, anasema mbona umepaswa hii sahani, you don't have eyes,
una macho, sijui nini kazi nisi.
Alafu yeye akipaswa hiyo sahani anasema sasa nani aliweka kikombe pale mbaya,
blame sasa inarudi kwako. In fact sasa wewe hata huku hata ujumsi aliweka hiyo kitu hapo, lakini blame inarudi tu kwako. Unajua utaanzia hata imagine sasa in an African home. You are like talk of say 10 years old, leave alone 10 years, you're even 17, 10 to men, while you're 17 years old, you're like, mom, I have a boyfriend. Uko na boyfriend wewe unataka kwanza kuniletea hapa stories za mimba hapa kwangu as early as possible? Really? No. Parents inafaa to create that bond, at least hata ujue. Tell your kid, this is how you're supposed to relate with a male child.
I
and
think
this is how you're supposed to relate with the female gender.
It prepares them for the outside
adult life. It prepares them. Even psychologically, they go and they're like, I know, mom tells me this is good and this is bad. Hata akiendanga akijua. So unasema tu, don't allow a man to touch you. If a man touches you, you get pregnant. Those are things that are supposed to be long gone with our great grandparents.
Actually, you see, these people who really have very strict parents, like wakienda campus, they experience that freedom. Those wanakuanga like was after the first semester mtu ako na ball.
They're misusing it.
Because like they're not used to that kind of freedom, like I do me, like I'm in control of my life. So the moment they get that little freedom, it's a wrap.
Kidogo tu release producer wangu hapo hivyo nimuulize. Nafikiri kwanza unajua ni boy, inafaa tu atuambie aje mzae unafaa kurelate aje na mtoi wako. Jue design wazae mko huku nje wakali mnakaa Simba unaguruma tu kwa nyumba.
Kwanza to girl child.
Kwanza to girl. Ukimwona tu kidogo ametoka, let me just be sincere. When I have elder sisters, when we were growing up, so my sisters used to do trousers and my dad was like, mnavaa trouser kwa nani, until it came at a point alianza ku accept. And then parents also wakiona girl child amevaa kofia, they think you're a gangster. Atushaanza kuleta ugangster wako hapa. Not really. Be open to your kids.
Wanatoka that environment with balls, like you just
exactly. Ati ukue girlish. Dress code your kids. Okay, usi-instill so much fear in them. Unaona? Ni kidogo tu nikuulize, hebu producer taka huko nyuma ya kamera, hebu tujibu tukwambie aje how are men supposed to relate with their kids. Hebu tupe tu kidogo, just tell us. What do you think? Do you think male parents are supposed to be that harsh to their kids, or never? You see, mothers wao kuanga at least mothers kuanga very understanding, na unapata kids inakuwa easy kufanya nini ku associate with their kids. But mtu akiona tu dad, they're like what, they're still with fear. So producer, ni mwanaume, tuambie tu kukoaje huku nje, wazazi wanafaa kuaje?
Lakini sasa unajua zamani kulikuwa na ile culture ya you be the lion of the family, sindio?
Okay.
Lakini as times move, lioness bana inafaa tupunguze.
Exactly. Now you're speaking. This lioness, ati you think you're supposed to be the head of the family. Now you even instill fears in the kids. They're like, no, I can't tell my dad blah 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 blah. Let me ask you again. If I'm your daughter, just talk of say, like for example, I'm your daughter, right? I come to you and I tell you, Dad, I'm seeing this guy, na tunapendana. What will be your response to it? Like talk, I'm around 16, I'm around 17. You know that is the time people are experiencing adolescence, like they're in the adolescent stage. what do you think will be your response? Utanichukuaje? Utaniambia wangu hapana juu kwa this young age.
Sasa unaona kuanzia kwa 30 unasomba na mapenzi huko. Shana mapenzi.
Ushasema eti akodhea kwako huko miaka lakini bado anasumbwana. But watu wako na different faiths, unaona. People have different faiths. Like mimi naweza kuwa si eti inamaanisha nikikuwa pale 16 eti sifai ku experience. Do you think I'm not supposed to experience what is love is?
Let your dad love you, let your mom love you, let your sister love you.
But kuna ile adolescent, something that is natural, inakuja tu natural, even as much as you try to avoid it, bado tu inakuja. You need that companion right there at least unafeel. Unaonaga at least unafeel ni kama uko na girlfriend. Definitely it's not about nikiwa in a relationship, it's all about you're going to do sex or something. Nahitaji tu ile mseme maybe hata mwenye naweza confide in, so you're still going to deny me that chance niambiwa mtoto bado ungali mdogo relationship.
Hakuna kitu at 16 ndaka who the only person that should be next to him is your parent, is your mother, is your cousin,
maybe ni shashara. Do you think that is right? No. Parents are saying, you see that way you'll be instilling fear in us, because hata nikikuwa na shida I won't come to you and nikwambie dad I'm going through this and that and
but
that.
I think inafaa like hata kama nakubali uanze kudate from 17, the parent to set the rules, no coming home drunk, no coming home, hakuna ku have affairs in the house, no having affairs. No, you can date but don't get intimate. Unaweza enda out with your boyfriend but as long as by 8 p.m. amekuregesha kwa nyumba. Yeah, so they're just rules to be followed,
because unaona they'll start fishing that sympathy from somewhere else.
They'll go behind your back.
They'll start fishing it from other people, and then you'll find some people that are misleading them. But as a parent you'll definitely know this is how I'm supposed to treat my kid. This is the right track that I'm supposed to put them on. So parents, sikuwe too harsh on us. Mimi kwanza person, I wish that I don't be so harsh on my kids, because sisi hata kwetu siongelelei sisi yani nasema generally in African homes where parents nyinyi ni waya. Mimi sijui but labda kwenu ni tofauti na huko wengine.
When you are saying like fathers wanakonga so strict, wanakonga like wakali, I think some home settings inakonga the opposite. Unapatanga like the moms ndio we kama mamotis breathing fire, alafu the dad ndio anakonga like mtaku consult, okay, like you just try to understand the kids. So like sometimes unapata like the mom is so strict,
but
nonsense.
In so many African homes the dad is the lion, where akiguruma tu hata kama ulikuwa umekaa sitting room na watch screen you're gone, deadbeat. Umeenda ukiwa umeendanga for no reason. Sasa kids start being scared. Kwanza there is this something yenye linifurahisha. I saw it recently, Dana Bahati. The way Dana relates with Morgan, that's just something nice. Unaona at the time ameenda kwa graduation ya Morgan in school. Morgan just graduated in grade 6. And then Morgan was like, Mom, I have a girlfriend. I would wish you to meet that girlfriend. And then I was like, she even invited the girlfriend for dinner. She asked the girl, does your parents know that you're dating Morgan? And she's like, yeah, they know. And Morgan has the audacity to tell the mom that, Mom, she's not like my ex. So even Morgan already has an ex in grade 6. This boy knows there are things known as ex. You see, now it shows how Diana is open with Morgan. Morgan can definitely open up anything to him and tell him that this is how it is. Hata mtoto akifanya nini hapo mbele, atakuja kuambia, Mom, someone told me to do this. And si kufikiria ni kitu poa.
But actually that's good. At least their parents know like, oh, my son.
My son this,
my son akona girlfriend, my daughter like is seeing this guy, So at least they become like family friends. They can even have dinners together during festive season, Thanksgiving. So I don't think it's really a bad thing.
It will even help you to determine is my son or my daughter among the LGBTQ team or are they
Yeah. Even if Morgan is in grade 6, you know, hata si tukiwa grade 6, like there's just that one guy that you really used to like.
Leave alone grade 6, grade 4.
Even if our parents didn't know, like there's just that one guy you really used to like.
Yeah, you like that guy. You smile, he makes you laugh.
I don't think like liking the other gender like it's such a big deal, because yeah,
it's something that comes natural.
You can have a girlfriend or a boyfriend like maybe from your teenage years, but
exactly
you'll even end up finishing high school without breaking your virginity. Like I manage like
and then
sex must be there.
Yeah, it doesn't mean that sex must be there, because plus this your so-called girlfriend or primary or high school, they might be beneficial to you later on in your life, because mtapata mnasaidiana but parents so strict. When ni msichana mdogo, you're not supposed to be mingling with boys.
Kwanza akikuona tu kiongea tu na mtu like hata
hiyo ni mimba. Wewe unataka kuniletea hapa mimba? Really?
Lakini for African dads are so strict.
Yeah, for Africans.
This dad who has so many daughters like my father, it was military.
Wow, yeah.
But the good thing is like they're so strict, but when they give you that love, it's unconditional. Yeah, it's unconditional. Like you just feel it and you can't compare.
But okay, we understand they're trying to be protective, yes, but they are being overprotective. You know, there is being protective, that one is understandable, but when it comes you start being overprotective, now that one spoils everything. But you can limit, you can train your kids in such a way that kwanza with the way technology is coming in, kids nowadays have phones, they have laptops, they have tablets. The only thing you can do is like you limit the way they use their smartphones and the technology, everything.
But you know, we can't blame the millennial parents because they have that traditional upbringing. Unajua sika sisi like we are woke, we are exposed.
Yeah, so like technology is doing everything for us.
Yeah, we can't really blame them because like the setting that they grew up is so different from the one that we currently have. So even if our dads are so strict, we just understand them. But yeah, we take care of ourselves.
Yeah, we take care. But it's good when they talk to us and they tell us, baby, don't do this, don't do that. This is right, this is wrong. But ukikuwa tu mkali, I go and learn it for myself. I'll say experience is the best teacher. Let me give it a try, see how it feels.
However, how strict a dad is, lazima upatange tu ule mtoto mmoja.
Mwenye hata ufanye nini lazima yani kutoka
aje. Yeah. So that's why like instead of kwa tu hivyo mkali pia like converse with your child, mwambie like this is good, this is bad.
Yeah, the restrictions bora zikwe tu hapa. Setting, you just set your goals as a parent and then you set yourself, you say like I have to limit my kids on this blah blah blah. Yeah, and then it becomes nice for them. And by the way, we've talked about social media and there is this platform sahi yenye ina rock TikTok, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Ukisikia tu mse akitaja TikTok, you know, even in Kenya there is this time they were debating like TikTok to be banned plus all sorts of things, because we have teenagers who have phones, youths even they have phones. Do you think that it's actually bringing unhealthy culture to our teenagers, or what do you think?
Definitely, yeah. But actually TikTok, the minimum age inafai kwa like 12. Sindio?
The minimum.
Yeah, I think 12. Below 12, like you can't really register for
but
TikTok.
TikTok won't be able to know at you are tier 9.
But you know what inafanyanga, like sometimes most of the content creators channels are being banned. Let's say like when you leave your younger sibling to go live. Alafu you find like some weird guys that comment, oh, you have cute eyes, I love your smile. Actually, I think that's why account ya Candy Q was banned, because I used to see like her sister. She used to go live, then grown-ups used to compliment her, you look nice, you look cuter than your sister, or you look alike. Yani, this, you know, this sexist comments. So I think TikTok is very dangerous and it's scary.
But the parents can limit how like their kids use.
Yeah, actually, you follow Nini Kim Kardashian?
Yeah, I follow the
Kardashian. There's this joint account, her and North. Like it's very restricted.
Exactly.
No comments. Like so, at least the child is not exposed to like pedophiles and weird people out here.
That's the only thing that can work. Like you restrict, and then your kids be able to
and
know
you just
that,
monitor your kids.
Yeah, you monitor your kids. That's gonna be helpful to us, because these things are there and they'll be there. But as a parent, just try to create the healthy environment between you and your kids, because they'll come and tell you blah blah. The depression won't be there. They'll be so free to you. Utakuwa able to be their lives. You just try to be present in their lives. If you be strict, so strict, that means you're absent in their life. You don't know anything that is going through their lives.
And by saying that, maybe we should talk about how to strengthen the relationship between parents and their kids.
Yeah, so what do you think are some of the things that parents are supposed to do that they should, that will result in strengthening their relationship with the kids?
I think they should listen, you should listen to your kids when they speak. Sometimes you can just start talking, then your parent dismisses you. Oh, right now I'm going for work. We'll talk later, I'm getting late. Alafu unarudi from job, you're tired.
You're too busy even to have time for your kids, right?
Yeah, and the little ones, hata kama unampeleka baby care during the day, when you come back, just play with the child, bond, change the kid. Usiache kila kitu kwa house help.
Yeah, and that is that is where most of the parents fail. Like, you leave your kids under the care of the house help, so they grow. Even some kids grow up calling their house help mama, and then they just refer to you as by your name.
So, but the house help anakuita auntie, so the child will start calling you auntie.
The child will start calling you, and that is so bad. You can never heal from that. Imagine your kid calling a house help mama, and then she calls you auntie. But at some point, parents, PSCC, we are the ones who bring it up, because you never have time for your kids. Like, even if it's that weekend, that one Sunday or that one Saturday that you spend with them, just try as much as you can to bond with them. Your time at least house help akwena time to rest. But who is us?
Actually, remember, house help anafaa tu kukusaidia, not raising your kids.
Not raising
anafaa tu kukusaidia, like that moment when you're searching. But whenever you get time, just participate in raising your kids, helping them with their homework.
But sisi wengine elekea antia kusaidia homework. So you see, you're not even being useful in your kids' life. Even if you're busy, try as much as you can. Even if it's 5 minutes, your kid will appreciate. They'll be like, at least my mom, my dad spends time with us. So parents, just try to be present in your kids' life.
Also, another thing is setting boundaries. Setting boundaries and respecting them. Because some parents, have you ever seen a parent that stalks her children? Like, unataka kujua every move, ametoka wapi, una hang out. Okay, it's good to know, but obsessively, like, umpe breathing space. Like, your child is 27, but you follow up everything everywhere. Like, you don't even give them space to do their own things. Like, uko tu hapo,
unamfuata tu. Lakini hiyo ya kujua who you're hanging out with, it's a basic. I think that one, parents, they are just right, because they are supposed to know the company that you're keeping.
That's okay.
Because maybe something might happen to you and they might not know. They don't even know the company that you're keeping, what you guys are doing. Maybe they are overdoing.
Let's say, for example, that you're married, you're staying with your husband. Okay, your parents can come to visit sometime, but kuna wale parents wenye wakikuja hawatoki. Wanakuja kwako and they want to control everything from what you eat, like blah blah blah. Such kind of things inaleta friction in marriages, because there's no more personal space. Like, sitting room ako hapo, nini ako hapo, like an overstay 1 year, 2 years are talking. It's good to like be with their parents though, but sometimes, like in marriage,
isikuwe too much. Now it becomes toxic.
Alafu umepata, like, your parent comes, maybe on top of your siblings.
So those are toxic parents. Those are toxic parents. Wazazi, mwache tu pia watoto. Hata mtoto akifika at some age, inafika na unapata anataka kufanya nini? Anataka kufanya vitu on their own. So
actually, when you mention about toxic parents, maybe we can say a few things about toxic parents. Because every day in social media, like, there was a trend about toxic parents. But people will just tell you, oh, after all, they're your parents, just forgive, just ignore. She gave birth to you. Like, let's talk about toxic parents. Like, what's the traits of toxic parents?
Traits of toxic parents. Okay, actually it depends with people personally, because kuna wale watu wapendangi hata kufuata wafanye kitu. So mzazi akimfuata anaona this is my parent now, he's too much.
So you're saying there's no toxic parents?
Yeah, I don't think
there is toxic parents.
Actually, yeah, that's true.
Some people are just so lucky to have good parents, like both parents. People outside here have really toxic parents. Let me tell you an example. So there's this girl, she was supposed to have a wedding, and the little sister, like, anakonga that competitive. Like, it's like someone like kind of jealous of you.
The little sister is jealous of the elder one.
So this elder sister was supposed to have a wedding, and she invited the parents, the relatives, like everyone to come for the wedding. The date was set, everything was ready. Do you know what the little sister did at the last moment?
No.
She started having tantrums that her dog was sick, and it was supposed to be taken to the vet. Like this. So like most of the time the parents always favor the younger one. Imagine the parents missed the wedding because the little sister's dog was sick.
No, that's not working. That's not right.
And that was not the only time. Like every little thing, like when just grow out of it, that toxic parents.
Pets are so important, but that
missing
pet is not
a wedding.
Your sister's wedding, and your sister's wedding, and that is something that happens once in a while. It's not something that will happen every year. Something that happens once. If your parents miss your wedding, do you know what that really means? That can really traumatize you. What will people say about you?
That one special day in your life.
Yeah, that's a very special day in your life that you need your people to be there for you. They support you, they cheer you up, because you're going away from them. You're going to start a new life, and then boom, parents don't appear.
They missed because the dog was sick, and maybe the dog was not even really sick.
Are you sure that's a dog?
The dog, that was her baby.
That's a dog.
Yeah.
Why would you miss a wedding? Your sister's wedding because of a dog? Because where unaacha aje harusi sababu ya
dog? Toxic parents do not take. Toxic parents exist because these parents are controlling. Like they want to control everything in your life.
I wouldn't miss my sister's wedding. In fact, even if that's my favorite pet. But okay, I'll take you to a vet. Yes, I don't deny that. Or you can even give someone like that responsibility to take it to a vet, and then you go to your sister's wedding, because that is an occasion that is going to be once. It's not going to be repeating
and actually itself. I don't think if the dog was sick, because this girl said like everything akona achievement in her life,
unless tu kama hiyo si dogi watuambie tu kuna kitu
anytime like this elder sister have something big in her life, something that means a lot to her, like this one always comes with something that will try to overshadow like the achievements of the other sister, and the parents will be like, she's your younger sister, you just have to
mimi hapo hata tusiende kama mwezi kuja harusi yangu, then definitely that means many disown, because who is going to represent me there?
Exactly, both parents missed. Hata si ati you remain with this one, like let me go and represent us.
Tena hiyo kitu ilifanyika wapi? Ni Kenya?
Ilikuwa tu Kenya.
Kenya, where exactly in Kenya?
I don't remember where exactly, but it was in Kenya. Like I saw the girl.
Unless to kama you see
it was in Kenya.
Me, I don't think if that's a dog, because you can't leave that special location for a dog. Woo, jeez.
It was in Kenya. Actually, she said it on TikTok. She made a whole video saying all the times that the parents sidelined her in favor of the younger one.
But what could be that?
Ilikuwa series the toxic parents. That's why I'm telling you where toxic parents exist. And there's nothing worse than like the only people you love. Also, like how you love your parents. Like it's just the only people you love. Like they choose like other things before you.
I can feel it for her. And then that's a special occasion of your life. It's
so like a dog is more important than you, like
hiyo amekudisown live, lakini wewe juu sasa pia wewe umeona tu hao nao pia hapana.
Also on TikTok, that same trend, I saw like another girl like came out and say like how the mother like Have you ever seen a parent that is jealous of you? That's so strange, but I think it happens.
A parent who is jealous of you?
Yeah.
Jealous of you?
Yeah, so this girl, like, her mother gave birth to her.
I think parents are always proud of their kids. Why would you be jealous of your baby?
Anything is possible in this world, and toxic parents, like, that, so scary.
A parent jealous of you?
So this girl, her mother gave birth to her when her mother was young. So, like, when she was growing up...
I beg you to start again.
So, let me tell you, like, how it transpired to that.
Okay, I beg you to start, like, please, I beg your pardon.
A parent that is jealous of her daughter, her firstborn daughter.
Okay.
So, her mother gave birth to her, like, when she was young, and the father Kipchoge. So, like, akakuwa single mom. So, like, sometimes when such things happen to you, like, maybe the mother, like, had that bitterness, being paged and being left alone to raise the kid. Yeah, so like the girl was raised by like the mom for a while. Alafu like ikafika point to like akaanza then the grandmother took charge. So the grandmother took responsibility. So anytime like they had school functions, the mother never showed up. Her graduation, the mother never showed up. When she was married, the mother never showed up. She started having a business. The mother suddenly became jealous of her.
Oh, why would she be jealous?
Because she hates her and I'm resent.
In fact, by that time you're supposed to be proud of your daughter.
She never wanted this child in the first place.
Hata kama uko unamtaka, you see that time, that is when as a parent hata unafaa kukuza in, you start having that mind like, okay, hata kama sikuwa prepare kukupata, but at least as for now I have you.
So this mother, she never cared, like she doesn't care whether she's dead or alive.
Wow, those are not parents.
Yeah, she never cared anything. So like she started become jealous of her when she has money. Like the more successful she gets, the more jealous the mother becomes.
Really?
And that's so weird. See, imagine how the girl feels. The only person when you're like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. You've achieved all this. Like,
imagine that's what a parent
is jealous of you because she hates you.
Wow.
I really felt bad for that girl.
And
how Kenya. Actually, this story is Nyapa to Kenya.
How is she like doing right now?
She got married, she have kids, she's doing good for herself, but the mother still hates her. The mother still hates her.
No.
And she doesn't know her dad.
Wow, no, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Single. Okay, it's not bad to be a single mom, but if you become one, we have single moms, we have single dads. Just try as much as you can to give your kids that love that they missed from this one parent, Okay, at times we might not it's not something that you just wake up one day and decide like I want to be a single mom. So try as much as you can to give the kids that love they're missing from the other parent. So let's just try. Parents, we are the future parents. Youths, we are the future parents. Try to give your kids that support, love, and everything that they need, care. Let's not be the toxic parents that we are talking about, because these kids are tomorrow. They're everything, and we're gonna be proud of them, and even our parents are going to be proud of us when we do good things. And they'll
but shout out to all the parents who are doing that good job.
Shout out to the parents who are doing
raising kids alone is not easy. Sometimes you might lose it, but it's good to be patient with those little.
We have so many single parents. Even like Baba Talisha is doing a great job, by the way, as a single parent. He's really trying his best just to make sure that Talisha has a better life. So big up to such kind of parents, even single moms like McKenna, DJ McKenna Piera. She's doing a great job. Avril is also doing a great job. So shout out to the single moms.
And what about Akoda? Could have done a really great job. Her daughters have graduated, they're learned.
Akoda has done a great job to the She's also a great single mom. Everything on her own, which is a good thing. So we really enjoyed having this conversation, and we appreciate your audience, for your time, your everything. What do you have to tell our audience, Sharon?
What I want to tell the audience is, no matter how people say that, you know, toxic parents do exist, but sometimes people will tell you, never mind, you know, this one is your mom, this one is your dad, you just have to forgive them. You know, it's very hard to forgive people who are not remorseful.
True.
And sometimes never be scared to cut people off for your own peace of mind. However close you are,
even if they're
your happiness, your health, all that matter. You just thank God you have the best parents that God offered, because out here,
yeah, we have people who are going through a lot.
People are going through a lot.
They don't have someone they can share it with.
Yeah, you know, some parents, like, they even deny you, like, they don't want to be associated with you, they don't want you. So you tell us, is that a good parent?
No. Yeah, mothers, just try to be like Diana B. Anaingia pale kwa kamera nasema, Morgan, you have a girlfriend. Anyways, this is the Evolving You podcast. We always keep you updated, and if you feel like there is something you want us to talk about, always feel free to share on all our social media platforms: TikTok, Instagram, IG, Facebook as Stan Media. Really appreciate you so much. I've been your host, Kerish Prudence.
And I'm Sharon War. See you next time.
Bye. It's a wrap.